I move that we suspend the rules to allow this meeting to be conducted by the Zoom service remotely in accordance with the governor's prior directives relating to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Second. You did it. All right, thank you very much. First item on our agenda is approval of the regular Planning and Development Committee meeting of June 22nd, 2020. May I have a motion?
Alderman Rainey, I apologize. I also remember now that every single thing we vote on.
Oh, a roll call. Ooh, we did not do that in AMPW. Oh dear.
No.
Shame. All right, all those. Okay. Ms. Light,
I will call the roll for you if you'd like.
take the roll, please. Oh God.
Okay. Alderman Fisk. This is for the suspension of the rules. Alderman Fisk.
Yes.
Alderman Nguyen. Alderman Wilson.
Aye.
Alderman Suffredin. I'm sorry, Alderman Simmons, you're here.
Aye.
Alderman Suffredin. Okay, not there. Alderman Ravel.
Aye.
And Alderman Rainey.
Aye.
Johanna,
Yeah.
did you?
I heard some noise come from your screen.
Oh, okay. I said, I didn't hear you, but I'm aye.
We heard you. All right. It would be really helpful if all the members of the committee turned on their camera so that we can see you. All right. Now we're going to move on to the minutes. Approval of the minutes of the regular Planning and Development Committee meeting, June 22nd, 2020. I'm going to move approval.
Second.
Are there any corrections, changes of any kind? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Oh,
Alderman Rainey, I need to call the
I
roll.
know.
I'm sorry. I'll try to do it as fast as possible. Alderman
Please.
Fisk.
Aye.
Alderman Nguyen.
Aye.
Alderman Wilson.
Aye.
Alderman Ruth Simmons.
Aye.
Alderman Suffredin. Alderman Ravel.
Aye.
And Alderman Rainey.
Aye. That passed. Thank you very much. Do we have any public comment for this meeting?
Hi,
I'm not
Are you in charge?
I'm not aware of anyone that has signed up, but there appears to be somebody who would like to speak for the planning at the Planning and Development Committee meeting.
Could you tell us your name?
Sure. My name is Liana Wallace. I'm a graduate of Evanston Township in 2019, and I'm a student at Georgetown University. I'll be rising sophomore. But is it okay that I speak? I fill out the form.
You may speak. Tell us which item you'd like to speak on.
Sure.
Sorry, I was just going to mention, Ms. Wallace, this is still the Planning and Development Committee meeting. Did you want to speak at the Planning and Development or the regular City Council meeting?
Regular City Council meeting. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
No worries. No worries.
No, we'd love to hear you, but you're probably going to be more relevant at that meeting. And you'll have a bigger audience.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Anybody else who wants? Okay. Hearing none. First item is P1, Resolution 50R20, approving a plat of re-subdivision for 1100 Hartree Avenue. And our staff is indicating that they would like us to recommend to the council approval of this. I move approval.
Second.
Any discussion? Pretty simple. It's going to be two nice plots. All right. All those in favor? I knew this. Ms. Nyden is going to call roll.
Alderman Fisk.
Aye.
Alderman Nguyen.
Aye.
Alderman Wilson.
Aye.
Alderman Ruth Simmons.
Aye.
Alderman Suffredin. Alderman Ravel.
Aye.
And Alderman Rainey.
Aye. Okay.
All right.
That item passes. P2 is Ordinance 72-020, amendments to the Plan Commission. The council's being asked to recommend introduction for ultimate adoption of Ordinance 73-020 with changes to the city code regarding the Plan Commission, notably inclusion of the most adopted comprehensive plan, and a variety of other things having to do with the zoning board of appeals, how we're recommending, how the plan commission is going to appoint or elect their chair every year. They're going to elect their chair as opposed to appointment by the mayor, and other housekeeping issues. Anybody want to discuss this item? Pretty clear. Okay. Ms. Knighton, would you like to call the roll for introduction?
I'm sorry, was it moved and seconded? I didn't hear
Second.
the second. Did I miss-
There was a-
Alderman Fisk?
Aye.
Alderman Nguyen?
Aye.
Alderman Wilson?
Aye.
Alderman Simmons?
Aye.
Alderman Suffredin? Alderman Ravel?
Aye.
Alderman Rainey?
Aye.
Okay,
All right.
passes.
P3, very interesting. 74-020 ordinance, amending the city code to add the zoning board of appeals and the way they also, I think, elect their chair. I move approval.
Second.
Ms. Knighton, is there any problem with actually having a zoning board of appeals for the last sort of years with all the actions they took?
No, we've been advised that there is not.
I see. Okay, I just
This
thought.
just puts it in Title II. It's not, there's other boards and committees that are not in Title II, but this makes sure, it's in the zoning ordinance, so it's not that it lacks being in the code.
All right, it's a good idea to put it in the code. All right, would you call the roll? Nobody else has any
I
comments?
can. Alderman Fisk?
Aye.
Alderman Nguyen?
Aye.
Alderman Wilson?
Aye.
Alderman Simmons?
Aye.
Alderman Suffredin? Alderman Ravel?
Aye.
Alderman Rainey?
Aye.
That also passes.
We have no items for discussion, as far as I know. Is that correct?
Oh.
I see Alderman Fisk has an item for discussion.
I guess I want to make a referral when it's appropriate.
It's appropriate.
Okay, I want to make a referral to rezone the 1900 block of Orrington, the 700 block of Foster, those properties that are currently zoned R4A to R1.
Whoa.
They're not that many, they're 12.
That's are you referring that to where?
To the Plan Commission.
We have to take a vote on that because that's not a standing committee. All right. All those in favor of supporting Alderman Fisk's motion, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Roll call?
I think we probably should make a roll call for that one, just in case.
Okay.
Okay, Alderman Fisk?
Aye.
Before we vote, I feel like I don't have enough information on, so it's kind of out of the blue.
Okay, what would you like?
Also, before we
we
vote,
could,
did we have to, I don't remember ever having to vote on a referral from an alderman. What makes this different?
Yes, it's not a standing committee, Alderman Simmons. All referrals not to standing committees have to be voted on.
Got it.
Could we just refer it to this committee as a starting point?
We could, without any
I mean,
discussion.
I don't know if I'll feel okay with that.
It really needs, what I would like is I would like it to go to Plan Commission so the Plan Commission can hold a public hearing on it. These are 12 properties, 11 of them are single family houses. And it's been zoned R4, no one knows why, for the longest time. And then when R4 became, in the Fireman's Park neighborhood, became R4A, these properties were included in it, even though they're not in the same neighborhood. So these are single family homeowners who are asking that their houses be rezoned to R1. And there's been a lot of pressure in the neighborhood with absentee landlords buying up properties. They are very interested in retaining the single family character of their block. I told them that I would absolutely do whatever they requested, and their request is to rezone the properties R1.
And so this is the 1900 block of Orrington?
It is a 1900 block of Orrington. So beginning with 1910 Orrington, 1906 is zoned R5. So that would not be included. 1910 begins with the R4A and goes all the way down Orrington to Foster. So Emerson on the south, there are two properties there that are zoned R5 that would not be included. Beginning with 1910 and going north to Foster, it would include all of those houses there. And then
So-
the one property, I'm sorry, there's one property on Foster that would not be, that is not a single family house. That's currently I believe a 6-flat apartment building, but the thought was in talking with staff is that should not remain a isolated island of R4A when there's no R4A around it. It's all R5 to R1. So everything around it is R1. The T properties begin on the east side of Orrington. So the transitional districts, that east side of Orrington, just north of Foster, is R1. South of Foster, I believe it's T1 or T. Yeah, I'm not entirely positive what that is.
So,
Madam Secretary, if I may-
are you referring, you're referring to the west side, correct?
Yes, it's the west side of Orrington, the 1910, 1914, I can't even, 1918, 19, whatever all those are, up to 1946. So between 1910 and 1946 Orrington. And then the apartment building at the 700 block of, up to the first alley there, in the 700 block of Foster.
Alderman Fisk, what is Orrington zone north of Foster?
R1.
Okay. All right.
Madam Chair, if I can jump in for a second.
Yeah, it's R1 all the way down Orrington. And you know, historically, I have frankly not been able to figure out why this property, this particular block was ever zoned R4. The only thing I can imagine is that the apartment building at 1900 Orrington, which was probably built before we had a zoning ordinance, was probably the reason that whoever was doing the planning at the time thought that that should govern that particular block. But the block is entirely single family.
Right.
Madam Chair, if I can jump in before you vote.
Yes, go ahead.
I see that Scott is in this meeting, so he can double check me, but I believe the rules of the Plan Commission only accept a reference from City Council. They wouldn't be able to accept a referral from the committee. So Alderman Fisk, you can make that referral at City Council if you'd like, and they could take the amendment under those rules there.
Okay, well, I'm happy to make the referral to planning and development. I think that's what we're actually doing right now. But if you all want more information or would like to hear from the neighbors over there, I'm sure they would be happy to come and testify at citizen comment for P&D, whatever you want.
Alderman Fisk, just wait and make the referral and we'll vote on it at the council. We'll just vote on it there. What difference does it make? Okay.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
I never heard that rule before, but sort of makes sense.
It's in Article 10 of the Plan
Okay.
Commission.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right, anything else? Do we have to vote to adjourn? A roll call to adjourn?
Why don't we just do it?
Huh? All
We
right,
should probably just do it.
I move to adjourn.
Second.
There's
Alderman
not a
Fisk?
vote needed for a motion for adjournment.
Okay.
We don't have to do it?
Thanks,
No.
Nicholas.
Do we have a start time on City Council?
5 minutes? What?
Oh, please. Well, we have to find Alderman Suffredin.
Let's give it 10.
Is he
Now,
lost?
let's give it then.
And how about 7:40?
Okay, that's a good idea. That's 9 minutes.
40. 6:40.
6:40.
Oh, excuse me.
6:40. Nice try. 6:40. All right.
Little nap. Oh. All right. Thanks, everybody. See you
Ms.
shortly.
Nyden, are you going to call roll?
No, she's gone.
Okay, I'll call the roll. Alderman Nguyen?
Aye.
All right. Alderman Wilson?
Aye.
Alderman Fisk?
Aye.
Alderman Rebel? Alderman
She's
Rebel?
muted. Owner's muted.
Okay, she said yes. Is Alderman Simmons with us?
Aye.
Okay, and we don't think Alderman Suffredin is here. I don't see him. All right, and Alderman Rainey, aye. Thank you.